Chapter 1 and Introduction of Reminiscences of Forts Sumter and Moultrie in 1860-61. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by FNH. Reminiscences of Forts Sumter and Moultrie in 1860-61 by Abner Doubleday. Introduction. Now that the prejudices and bitter partisan feeling of the past are subsiding, it seems a fitting time to record the facts and incidents connected with the first conflict of the rebellion. Of the 11 officers who took part in the events herein narrated, but 4 now survive. Before the hastening years shall have partially obliterated any circumstances from my memory, and while there is still an opportunity for conference and friendly criticism, I desire to make, from letters and memoranda and documents in my possession, a statement which will embody my own recollections of the turbulent days of 1860 and 1861. I am aware that later and more absorbing events have caused the earlier struggles of the war to recede in the distance, but those who were in active life at the time will not soon forget the thrill of emotion and sympathy which followed the movements of Anderson's little band, when it became its duty to unfold the flag of the Union against a united South in arms. I know how difficult it is to write contemporaneous history, or even to give a bare detail of facts without wounding the susceptibilities of others, but whenever I have felt called upon to give my own opinion, I have endeavored to do so in the spirit of Lincoln's immortal sentiment, with malice towards none, with charity for all. Chapter 1. Fort Moultrie in 1860. The summer of 1860 found me stationed at the headquarters of the 1st United States Artillery in Fort Moultrie, South Carolina. I was captain of Company E, and second in command to Brevet Colonel John L. Gardner, who was lieutenant colonel of the regiment. The regimental band and Captain Truman Seymour's Company H also formed part of the garrison. The other forts were unoccupied, except by the ordnance sergeants in charge. Charleston, at this period, was far from being a pleasant place for a loyal man. Almost every public assemblage was tinctured with treasonable sentiments, and toasts against the flag were always warmly applauded. As early as July, there was much talk of secession, accompanied with constant drilling and threats of taking the forts as soon as a separation should occur. To the South Carolinians, Fort Moultrie was almost a sacred spot, endeared by many precious...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?